Hello everyone, I'm Leroy Harris, Programming Librarian here at the New Ulm Public Library, and I'm very happy to welcome you back to our second annual Stories for the Season. This year we've done a great collaboration together with the State Street Theater, NUCAT, and we're very excited to have the Brown County Historical Society joining us this year to provide us with our reading material. All of the readings that you'll be hearing come from the Brown County Historical Archives. And so they'll include letters, personal remembrances, newspaper clippings, as well as some fun recipes. We hope you enjoy these stories for the season.
Now I'm going to read you a little bit more about that wooden tree, a little bit of the history of the wooden tree. And this was written in 1955, and it is titled Wooden Balm is 60 Years Old. I thought this was very interesting. So this is from Comfrey, Minnesota. The majority of people feel they are fortunate if they can keep a Christmas tree for 2 weeks, although you read of some who have kept them decorated for several months for some absent member of the family to enjoy on their return trip home. Unique, however, is the tree owned by Mrs. John Engelkens of Comfrey, which is over 60 years old. I remember this was written in 1955. It is one of her most prized possessions, and she has displayed it in the restaurant here during the holiday season, ever since it was discovered in the attic several years ago. The original owner was Mrs. Victor Johnson, grandmother of Mrs. Engelsken, mother of Mrs. Maurice Frieden of Comfrey. Mrs. Johnson was a resident of Comfrey and in the area for more than 70 years until she moved 2 years ago to Minneapolis to make her home with her daughter, Mrs. Ethel Wenstrom. It was when she was moving her household goods that the old tree was discovered in the attic. A lot of things get discovered in the attic. It's amazing. It was included in a variety of miscellaneous articles to be hauled out to the dump when someone recognized this odd-looking antiquity. It was made of wood. It was hand-carved more than 60 years ago by Emil Peterson, father of Ted Peterson, who lived near Darfur. It was the vogue in the gay 90s, and everyone had to have a wood tree carved by Peterson, who turned a great many of them in his time. This is the only one that has turned up in this area. Now picture this. The center post, which is 30 inches long, is hand-carved and resembled a slim, hand-turned chair leg or a newel post. Jutting out from the center post, a short distance from the top, are 4 arms, also hand-carved. These are about 6 inches long. Now, about midway down on the post, another set of arms extend outward. These are 9 inches long, and the lower set 13 inches in length. At the ends of the arms are grooves into which hoops of heavy wire are fitted. Each set of arms has its own hoops, which graduates in diameter from 12 to 26 inches. On these hoops are wrapped fringed red crepe paper. Ornaments and other decorations hang from the hoops and arms of the tree. The original paint of red and green is still on the tree, although the red is more rust-looking and the green more of a blue hue. Contrary to tradition, this tree is not placed in a stand or set on the floor. It is suspended from the ceiling by a hook. Mrs. Maurice Frieden recalls vividly one Christmas when the tree was in use when she was a child. She and her sister were ill with diphtheria, and the brightly decorated tree has remained a highlight in her memories. It was adorned with apples and popcorn, cranberries, candy strings, cookies, and anything else edible or bright. Mrs. Engelsken has found some old-style clip-on candle holders and candles and has used them on the tree in addition to cones, tinsel, wax candy containers filled with syrup, popcorn, candy strings, and foil-wrapped chocolate. It has created a great deal of interest and a bright spot in the downtown area in Comfrey. And that's how Christmas was back in the good old days.